Let's get into it. Let's get
That's
into it, guys. So today I wanted to talk about. I've been seeing a little bit like on the web with teachers and students getting into different altercations and stuff like that.
yeah.
And today I just want to know: do you feel teachers should be allowed to hit students?
Mm.
Depends, yes. It depends. Because some of these little videos I be seeing these badass kids in.
Maybe
And they just be yes. It depends. Yes.
What you think, Lay?
it depends. Like I mean, like if I just feel like certain kids should just know boundaries and know like literally when to chill out. Don't take it far with a grown ass. Don't take it far with a grown up because you don't know how that grown up may react to you. So I definitely was like, it's a no. You should if they just did like you know how back in the day you like did some stupid stuff. They'll probably pop in your hand with a ruler. I feel like
Hmm.
unnecessary, but like a student gets into a like a teacher's face, and then mind you, they probably be the same height, same size. It's like, yeah, you posting up to me, you're the size of the damn quarterback. Yeah, let's fight. Yeah, no.
So in the video that I sent y'all, that was the teacher. She had from what it looked like, she had took the girl's phone,
Yeah,
and the girl did not like that. Apparently, from what the girl was saying, was the teacher gave the other kids their phone back and kept her phone. So that's kind of what like she got mad about, and then the teacher was like, she kind of like was bumping her or stuff like that, and they end up just
yeah, I see.
brawling.
Her ass was all.
Yeah,
It
booty.
was.
I was
They
like,
was in. They was like they need to suspend her for 3 days to find some more appropriate clothes.
I
That
know.
was what
I'm
took me
like,
out.
girl, what you wearing? Underwear? No
That
shade.
took me out.
But
So
honestly,
in that instant, did you think that she was wrong, or did you think the student was wrong?
I don't know, because that little girl, these kids be disrespectful.
I probably just
She should have just got out that lady face. But I would never. I was raised better. Okay?
yeah.
I don't give a damn. No. She should never was in that been in that teacher's face like that.
Period. I mean, just growing up, the first rule in my class was just don't go behind the teacher's desk, and she was like literally behind the teacher's desk trying to get her
Yeah,
phone. Girl, like we know that's rule one. Like, don't go behind there. Like, chill out. You don't get it back at the end of the class. Like, what are you rushing me for?
Wait, I forgot.
exactly.
Did the student hit her first?
Yeah,
From the video, she started like pulling her hair, I think, or
But at the same
in the
time,
video,
I
yeah.
would say, as an adult, no matter how bad you wanna, well, these kids, as an adult, she should never did that.
I mean,
But
sorry.
I was low key rooting for her. But if we gonna be technical, we gonna be mature. Like, she should never did
I
that.
think I agree with Jasmine. I think at that point, once she saw that the girl was escalating and it was just getting out of control, she should have just said, "Girl, here your phone. Go sit down. Get out of my face." But I also feel like it was like a pride thing, an ego thing. Like she didn't want to look like she could just be pushed over, I guess. But I
Yeah,
think that she should have just said, "Here, get your phone. Go sit down. Just don't be on your phone."
Hmm.
but the kids probably take that as like you're being weak though. So it's still like I don't know. It's a double hand sword.
Yeah, that's true. But I could remember at my school the policy because it was a private school, so the policy was if you were caught with your phone would not be returned to you until the end of the year.
Oh no, I heard end of the day for me.
Excuse me,
And
I
then
thought you were at the end of the day, the end of the
no,
year.
at the end of the year, and the only way you can get because when you registered for the school, you signed the paper that was in the handbook, right? So the only way you can get the phone back is if you un you take your kid out that school, unregister your kid. That's the only way you can get the phone. Like they did not play about that. That was the only way, or you had to wait until the end of the year. So to think about that and to think about just waiting until you're a parent, because in their policy. It was like, okay, they take the phone, wait until the end of the day, your parent come pick up the phone. That wasn't even nothing compared to what we had to do growing up. So I think that it's a lack of home training. It's a lack of respect.
Period.
That's what I was getting ready to say, honey, because it really starts in the classroom. I mean, not in the classroom, at home. Okay?
Yeah.
Because no, even if I was younger, when I was younger, I got a smart mouth. And child, that was the one and only time when I was like in first grade and I said something smart to a teacher. Child, that was my first and last time my mama tore my ass up. Then I had to wait for my dad to get home. Child, it was just, oh my God. I never did it again.
I,
But, you
I
know.
tried, but I failed.
Say that again.
Like you tried, but you failed.
Child.
Yeah, I couldn't go. I never even imagined until I got a little bit older. But I couldn't imagine like trying to go toe to toe with my sister. I mean, with my teacher. But I
Same.
will say another thing too is I feel like this generation teachers are cut from a different cloth. Like
They
my
are more
sister,
so our age group,
yeah,
21 to 25 almost.
yeah. Because
And
the
they,
teachers that from our teachers they retired. The people don't want to pay them more. You know, they're senior teachers. They don't want to do it. But I feel like this day and age, teachers they don't care. They don't. It's no teacher student relationship no more. It's like they friends when they get in the classroom.
hmm.
Right.
Did y'all see that thing about that that white lady substitute teacher was trying to get the nasty, send the little student nudes and stuff?
That's just
No.
Y'all ain't see that?
because white woman. That white
Yeah,
woman,
it was a white woman
I think I know what you're talking about, and she's trying to get pregnant for one of them.
pregnant.
Yeah. He
I
was
ain't
want to
see
say,
that, child. Oh. Okay, Becky Sue.
okay,
Mm.
Yeah, the teachers are different. They're different. I think it's no training. Like I don't know.
no classroom control training.
But not all teachers are like that, though.
Yeah, no, definitely, and
All
that
Yeah.
goes for anything. And not all students go to school to slap the
I,
teacher in their face.
Exactly. I'm like
And the
kids like that just want to look cute in front of the class or whatever. Like try to look like, oh look, I just slapped the teacher.
Yeah, now in DeKalb County, this was like a couple of days ago. This was recent. It was a teacher. He had his door open, and the student was trying to come in his class like playing. I guess that maybe one of
Oh yeah,
her
she.
favorite teachers. He was not having it. He was like, "Close my door, close my door." She didn't close the door. He came to the door and like hit
He
her.
I was like, oh. Now he
He
wasn't
hit
wrong
her
for
and
that either, cause
She fell.
he
He
wasn't wrong.
wasn't. He
I don't
wasn't
think he
though.
was. I'm
I
like,
think
little
he
girl.
was.
I don't know. See, I guess me. I think they should start making teachers whoop some children. Okay, especially for the badass kids. Okay, but no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm playing. I'm
No, I
playing.
feel like in that point, I feel like at that point he was dead wrong because I think they have most schools have a school police officer. Most schools have security guards. Most schools have that button that you press in the room and you could get a security to come in your class.
I
So
mean,
I
why
feel
wait
like
for
when
that when
you
you could
put
just
your
boom?
hands, but he intended to push her. That was his intent. So
well,
if his intent was to hurt that student, he needs to be held accountable for that because that student didn't hit him. She was touching the door, which
Them kids be annoying though.
in our reality, is that his door? That's the school door. That's the
But he's
school board
teaching.
door.
That's where he's teaching.
I
This is
get
what
that
he.
frustration.
And
I
then
get that
she.
frustration. But that's still somebody's daughter.
I guess, child.
Because and if that was your daughter, you would have been like, yeah, she's dead wrong for interrupting his class. But you didn't have to put your hands on my daughter.
True. But the daughter should never been there for him to push. Should have been in the damn
It's a
classroom
cause and a. I think
for
it's a
her
cause
to
and
get
an
pushed.
effect.
If her ass was doing what she was supposed to do, she would have
okay.
got pushed.
And she was in
Yeah,
motherfucking class. She would have got
I
pushed.
get it. it's definitely a cause and effect to every situation. But let me tell you something. Every
But as the
situation
adult,
does not need a reaction.
as
Yes,
the
every
adult,
situation don't need a
I
every
guess you got to
situation
be
don't need a
fair.
reaction. You don't have to react to every situation. And as a teacher, like we were just saying earlier, like you said, you should have some sort of like
See,
what is that
I
word
be
you said?
straddling the fence with that because that's what you're supposed to say. But I really feel like some kids really need to get punched in the face sometimes. Like, you know how many times I've been in school and the some little class clown wanna just be so annoying. I'm like, I don't understand why y'all just don't hit him. Hit him. Literally slap him. Cause
Nope.
he's so disrespectful.
I'm not learning anything.
And I was like, I ain't gonna tell. Yeah.
Fuck,
But everybody record now, child. So
girl.
Back in the days, you really could get away with that before they had before. I think it came to a point where kids started to feel like they was on this wave of you respect me, I respect you, and like all these different things. But back in the days, you could just slap them, like hit them on the back, and it's okay. But now every little thing is a problem. Everything is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
you can't do stuff like that. And it don't even be like you hitting a kid or you doing anything out of malicious intent. It's because like pay attention. Like
no,
it's a love tap.
shut the fuck up, bitch. Talking my class. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're not. You're
I mean,
not
I feel like
kidding.
that's what I would do in my head. In my head, because I don't really like children anyway. So it's like I like children. I like the people I'm related to. I don't like everybody else's kids.
okay. I can whoop them kids. I can't whoop nobody else, child.
Exactly. Like my little sisters, I can give a little pop. But when it be other people's kids and they be annoying, I just want to be like, if you shut the fuck up. But I
But you know
don't.
what?
I don't.
You know when them kids be acting that way, they be a reflection on their parents. Like that's how their parents act or acted at some point because they learned it from somewhere. They learned it from somewhere. I
Were
know
y'all
when,
bad
let
in
me tell you,
school?
when I used to be in school and I used to be messy and tell the teacher what the other teacher said about them and go back and, oh, I used to run game on them. Oh, I used to run game. Tell it,
Uh-uh.
talk, go talk. I learned that from somewhere.
Were you bad in school, like? I feel
I
like you was
was.
bad. I feel like you was bad.
Yeah, I was. I ain't care though.
At what, when did you break out of that or were you bad
I'm
until you graduated?
to Texas.
You moved to Texas.
Yeah.
What
Once I
was
got in
bad
the
that you
ninth
was doing?
grade,
I mean, I know in fourth grade I cut a girl hair off because her hair was on my table. And she was a white girl. I called a white girl a bitch in fifth grade. I slapped the girl in sixth grade.
Damn, you getting into it with the girls.
that's what I'm saying. You ain't hitting no boys?
Oh, I was gonna get to that too. I left off on me in fifth grade because he said something about mama. I fought somebody else outside. I think that's fifth grade. I know I was outside of my house. First one outside. I fought this junior when I was in fifth grade. Bitch, I was fighting.
You seem like a
Why you
fighter.
think you fought so much? What was on
He,
your mind?
he was fucking with me, like thinking I was like weak or just, like no. I slapped you and your mama and your sister.
I used to get into a lot of fights in elementary school too.
Me too.
And
After
I used to get
school,
into fights
me and
before
my
the
brother
damn
used to
bell
just
even
be
rung.
me and my brother used to be fighting niggas, child, after school.
real bad.
Me and my brother, we would just be fighting, child. Anybody come crazy at me, my brother be ready to fight. Dead.
Did we get into it?
We got
We
into
got into it.
a fight, but
We got into it.